Yes, the album is Finding Forever. We got Common in the building, man. Come on in. Deserve.
Welcome. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
How you doing? What's up, y'all?
Very excited fans.
It's great to have you here, man.
Yeah, it's good to be here, man. I love Canada.
It's been a long time coming. Seen a lot of your shows. I'm always like, when are we going to get them on MOD? So it's great to have you here. Now, the album's Finding Forever debuted at #1 in the U.S.
Yes, sir.
So I think you found it. And I know you started writing the album overseas and whatnot, working on it. Conceptually, how did this album come together?
Well, the album came together with just me deciding I wanted to do some free, good hip-hop music. And I hooked up with Kanye, and we just traveled as he was on tour just creating the music. And just came together, man. It was like one of those labors of love, you know. And I didn't even know I had the album finished when it was done. It was just like, it just felt good.
Nice.
You just had a bunch of great songs, and you're like, okay, here it is.
Yeah, there it is. You know, because sometimes I overthink the albums, or I might not do a song, 2 songs about love or something. I'd be really like thinking hard. And this album, I was like, hey, it feel good, I'm putting it on the album.
Is it distracting being on tour with Kanye when you're trying to concentrate on music at the same time?
No, it actually helped us a whole lot because we weren't as distracted as we usually are. In the States, it's more distracting because we would be in the studio and it'd be like 12 meetings coming through for me or for Kanye and meeting about this and that. And it's like we'd be watching TV in the studio when we're in the States. So it's like sometimes it could be distracting.
Now, you guys worked together on your last album as well, which debuted at #2. Now this album debuted at #1, so both have been very successful. So what do you think works with your relationship? Because obviously some artists can get together and it doesn't work, but you guys, it's perfect.
It's a hell of a dynamic, man.
Yeah, we both love music and love being creative and just have a passion for what we do. I think we both push each other to be better artists. You know, because I don't accept every beat Kanye makes.
I know, I heard that, and I think that's amazing, though, because a lot of people would probably be like, oh, yeah, that sounds great, Kanye, that's great. Yeah. But you're different.
But at the same time, he doesn't, like, allow me just to kick any rhyme either. He's like, man, you could come better than that. So we work together very well. It's a good chemistry.
Is he ever offended when you don't take a beat?
Nah, he'd be like, a lot of the times they end up on his album. Or,
oh, really?
Yeah. Or he give them to The Game or somebody like that.
He mentions it on his album. He's like,
exactly.
Common passed on this beat.
I remember walking into the studio when he was making that song. He's like, Common passed on this beat. I turned it to a jam. I'm like, all right.
And you guys are both so creative, and I was wondering, do you guys ever butt heads? Because he's a creative force, and you're definitely a creative force.
We definitely butt heads. I mean, it's times where he's like, man, this could be your first single. And I'm like, nah, it's not it. Or why you wearing those glasses? I'm like, look, I like
no,
that.
he does not.
Look at his glasses, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
to each
that's
his
my
own.
boy, to each his own. It's like, you know, that's part of creating. It's just, you know, you be yourself and you join with somebody that's creative, and sometimes you agree, sometimes you disagree, but you get the good product eventually.
Is that nice for you, though, as an artist? Because obviously all artists question themselves. You're an artist. That's what you do.
Yeah.
So to be able to call somebody up and say, okay, does this work? Or just having that ear?
I really do love having that second ear. It's like the co-pilot when you flying. And, you know, you creating together. And he's a great producer. Like, he will sit and be like, man, I think you could come better with this line. Or maybe we could do a chorus like this. So I really attribute a lot of the great song making that I'm having with Finding Forever and Beats to what Kanye has been doing as a producer.